dude? Well, no, I mean, I don't think that there's necessarily an expectation that Classic WoW will have unbalanced servers where one faction completely dominates and there's nothing else you can do about it, right? I mean, there are plenty of servers that were relatively well balanced. But the point that I'm making, right, with Punkrat, let's talk about Punkrat. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, Punkrat is a Classic WoW creator. I've watched a number of his videos, and he just recently started streaming. And somebody asked him to look at a picture. And he looked at that picture. But there's a problem.
What?
It wasn't a picture.
What was it?
It was a GIF.
Oh, I like those.
No, you don't.
Why?
Because they turn into dicks.
Oh!
I know. I know. So he clicked on the picture, and he opened it up. He's like, "Oh, what's this? I want to see what my viewers want to show me." And then he goes and he looks at it, and it turns into a dick. And you know what Twitch does? They ban him for 3 days. They ban him for 3 days on the eve of the release of Classic WoW, whenever he's a Classic WoW content creator. Can I get more people join up? Quick runs, we're just killing the first boss, or the boss for the Gmod, and that's it. So, thank God he didn't throw a cat. Well, if he did, he probably wouldn't have gotten suspended. But, like, here's the thing, right? Wait, F? Ooh. I should be good. Is everything fine? Okay, let me say what? Okay, we're at 27 people. I need another tank. They're effing. Oh, they're effing for the guy. Man, I was so worried for a second there. I don't need to be there. Just zone in and start it up whenever you zone in, okay? As soon as there's warlocks and everybody inside, we'll go ahead and we'll start this up. Okay, so the point that I'm making, right, is that I believe that it was a mistake for them to ban him for this, especially for 3 days, given the context of him being a Classic WoW creator and everything. All of the rules in the TOS are always open for interpretation. There's always something that, oh, well, they don't have to do this, they don't have to do that. They always make these decisions on their own, and it's their own choice as to whether they want to apply the TOS to someone or not. And in my opinion, I think that punishing somebody for making a rookie mistake, because how is somebody, like a reasonable person, it's like, I use this example at the beginning of my stream. A reasonable person would know not to open up porn on their stream, right? It's like, that just kind of makes sense. But, whenever we're talking about this, it's completely different. He had no idea that this was going to happen. And a normal person would not know, oh, I can't open up links or anything like that, because if I open up links, then somebody can maliciously create the link and make it actually redirect me to an image that could get me banned. Like, a normal person would not come to that conclusion. And because a normal person would not come to that conclusion or expect that, I don't think that he should be immediately punished for the first time. If anything, they should give him like a 24-hour or something like that. Because it's like, even though, like, let's get this out of the way, he did do something wrong. He made a mistake. He fucked up. But I try never to side with somebody who is being malicious. I try to never give someone who is malicious the win. I don't want to give that person the W. And I think that it's wrong to empower people that are maliciously trying to hurt other people's streams, especially whenever they're new streamers. Right? That's basically it. He fucked up, but it's not his fault. Well, yeah, it's like, I never want to side with people or empower people who are malicious. And I think that the person doing that was very clearly malicious. They had an intent going into this that they wanted to get him in trouble, and that is exactly what they did. Why does the streamer get punished for the action of a community member? Because it appears on their screen. And that's why. It's his option to click links. That's why I do not click links. But can I get a summon, please? Summon me, please. Same thing has happened to Vinesauce and Vinny on multiple occasions recently, and nothing happened to him. Well, he's not a part, like, the Vinesauce guy is a huge partner, right? I mean, so they're going to talk to him and they're going to understand it more. Like, the truth is that if you're a partner on Twitch and, you know, the people know you and everything like that, they're going to give you more leeway because they have a better idea of what your intent is. And so if you're a new guy coming in, they don't know who you are, they're just going to make a decision that's by the book. And I get that. That makes sense. It makes sense with everybody. But I think in situations like this, Twitch should sit down, they should look, and they should see, This is a new guy. He's never been on Twitch before. There's no reasonable expectation for him to have expected this to happen. It was a mistake, and he probably apologized for it or whatever. Just give him a 24-hour and make sure that he understands the rules better. That's the way that I feel like they should handle it. I've said this before. I only think that they should ban streamers. Like, I don't care what people say. I don't want to see other people get banned on the platform. I've said this a number of times, and I mean it. I don't like seeing people get banned. Why is that? Because once you start doing that, then it's only a matter of time until somebody does it to you. And everybody does something, and everybody fucks up every once in a while. I don't want to be the say what?
Yep.
Yeah, everybody fucks up once in a while. And I don't want to see somebody... I hate the idea that, like, streamers are constantly paranoid about losing, you know, their source of income and their stream because of one stupid little mistake. And I think that, truthfully, it hurts the website. Because nobody wants to take risks. Nobody wants to do anything. Everybody wants to make everything so PG and controlled. And you never have people that really try to push the limits with content and do things that are a little bit more, you know, they're like maybe not as politically correct or not as safe, but they make the content on the website better. They take risks. I think that whenever you're trying to make content and be creative, I think one of the cornerstones of being creative is to take a risk. And truthfully, a lot of these people are afraid to take those risks because of the TOS. And the more times that people get banned, especially whenever it's by, like, this other person maliciously caused him to get banned. That's what happened. I think that's wrong. I think that is fucking wrong. And I don't support that at all. Advertisers don't care about that. Yeah, but they do care about views. And if Twitch does something that makes the website more boring and it makes people less likely to, you know, make content on the website and want to watch other websites, etc., it's a long-term loss. I understand that advertisers don't care about that, but there's no law that advertisers say anytime a dick shows up, you have to ban the person. It's up to Twitch. And I think anybody at Twitch can explain to anybody at Coca-Cola the situation, and the guy at Coke is going to get it. He's going to get it. Maybe the guy is just a complete belligerent asshole that'll never understand. But for the most part, I think that everybody here is reasonable. That's the point. And I think also it makes people that are creators on the website that want to become creators on Twitch, it makes them paranoid and not want to make content on Twitch because there are so many just like kind of trap doors that you can step into. And I think that's a very, very scary thing. And I think that it's very, it hurts Twitch in terms of the amount of content that's created and the type of content that's created. You think it ruins partnership application? It probably does ruin his partnership application, but I still think he should be able to stream. Happened to Landy, she never got banned. There are plenty of people that should have gotten banned and didn't get banned. And there are plenty of people who shouldn't have gotten banned and did get banned. One wrong, two wrongs don't make a right. Just because one person was unfairly punished or not punished in an unfair way does not mean that that same unfair punishment and unfair ruling should be applied to everybody else. I think that we should try to minimize the amount of times that someone is unfairly punished. That's the point. Okay, Method Josh? I don't know what happened with Method Josh, okay? So I can't make a comment on that. You're afraid of getting a cat IRL? No, I think that I can handle the cat, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, a troll should be banned, not the streamer. Well, you can't really ban the troll, right? I mean, like, what are you gonna ban his account? He's gonna make another account. Like, what if he's gonna ban his PayPal? I mean, the problem is that there's no accountability for people, right? I mean, somebody can donate something bad like that, and like if the streamer says they're like, let's say somebody donates something really bad, right? And I see this happen, and I'm like, okay, and I post their email in chat, right? And people dox them. I get in trouble then, right? So I have no recourse. And I'm not saying that I should. I'm not saying that I should. But I'm saying that there's nothing that I can do to that other person that's going to threaten them. There's no accountability. So it's not like it doesn't track back to them. Nothing like that happens. What if they use a VPN? Well, I mean, just like, yeah. If you... IP banning, I don't really think is as effective as people think that it is. All right. First thing right now, I want to just think right now, we're going to get this mount. Please, Blizzard, give me this mount. Okay, here we go. You could associate with him his credit card, his account, wait for banning. I don't know. I mean, maybe they could do that, but then they have to work with the other website because obviously Streamlabs and Stream Elements aren't connected with Twitch, and so it's like this other big thing. And then it's like, oh, is he doing it through PayPal? Like, it's just there's a lot more to it than that. I think the end result is to just accept the fact that there are going to be times where bad things get through, and I think the worst thing that you can do is empower somebody who's malicious by hurting your own people that make your website what it is. So I'm very, very concerned about that, and I hope that Twitch makes the right decision and they do unban him, because it's not fair to do something like that to someone. And I know that obviously, you know, I said this before, there's the brain-dead morons. Well, if it's judging the rules, then it's against the rules. Who wrote the rules? Just like a random guy? Everything is open for interpretation. Everything. I'm gonna get them out right here. Watch this.